Just getting ahead. I'll probably say it every time, but it's really one of my main goals, just to get ahead. When I do, a lot of other pitchers on the team is very successful.
Any key differences between this outing and your first one, whether it was things you wanted to improve on or just a slightly different game plan?
Yeah, I would say want to strike more people on a fastball. I think that worked a little bit more today. Um, it's a common goal of just getting ahead, 2 out of 3. We all talk about it all the time, and I think that's one of my main goals every outing.
What positive changes and things that have you been able to capitalize since you've transferred here?
Yeah, I would say just settling in, new environment, everything like that, on and off the field. So I think just settling in, learning how my team is, the environment, everything like that. I think biggest thing for me.
What do you guys take from a weekend like this where you drop one but then respond well and you win big?
Yeah, I think that was really good for us. Just see where our team is at. Obviously, no team in the country is going to win every single game. I think it really shows us what our team is made of. To respond like that is really cool to see.
Anybody kind of step up, be vocal and stuff going into the second game today?
The best part about that is that mainly everyone that I noticed was like pretty much everyone on our team. They really understood and kind of sat there, reflected in the locker room after we lost, and I think everyone was really focused going into the next game.
Cade was in here yesterday after his start. He was kind of upset with how he did, even though it was a good performance. You guys kind of feed off of that, like try to match his level of intensity?
Yeah, Cade, I always joke around with him because he's such a hard worker. Standards are so high, and I tell him to give himself a little bit of credit. He's very good. He's gonna be really good going on. I think it's cool for him to have those standards for himself.
You guys as a starting staff have been dominant. Cade on Friday, you today, and then Chase afterwards. What's been key for you guys succeeding thus far?
Yeah, I think just all of us playing our own game, just contributing. I would say we're all pretty different, but I think us 3 being so close with one another just really helps us, I would say, cooperate in the same way to just hand the ball off to the next person and keep it moving.
How have you kind of developed that relationship? Because you guys haven't known each other very long.
Yeah. I think we all put our pride aside. We always talk about it. Anybody could pitch on any day, and we'd be out there supporting everybody. So I think it's really cool that we all come together.
Cade's caught you for both games too.
Yeah, Cade and BD, yes, sir.
So, what kind of makes him unique as a receiver?
I would say it doesn't feel like I'm pitching to a freshman. And he's a freshman, which is really cool. Really patient behind the plate, has really good instincts. Blocks very well, so it's fun to pitch to him.
You played 5 innings last week and 6 today. Did you feel any better, different? Like, is the stamina better from last week? What were you kind of feeling?
No big difference for me, honestly. I just like to compete. Don't really focus about how I'm feeling.
So, in spring training now, they've added the automated balls and strike system where you can challenge balls and strikes. And if they added it to college baseball, would that be fun?
Nah, honestly, nah. Sometimes I'll throw a pitcher's pitch. Yeah, nah, I don't
But you
want
can
that.
challenge it to reverse to your favor, though.
Yeah, honestly, nah, I don't really want that in the college world. I'm cool off that.
Couple more? Anybody? All right, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Anthony.
Appreciate you.
Chase, I guess, what was the approach coming into this game after not a great performance in the first game today?
I would say just trying to set the tempo, set the standard from the first inning. Just have a clean inning in the first and just let our hitters do their thing.
How have you felt coming back this season after having Tommy John last year?
Feels pretty good. We play a lot of games in the fall and the spring, so just getting those reps back was huge for me.
Something you liked today that was better than your first outing?
I think the slider was pretty good today. I think I threw more sliders today, so that was kind of good to work on.
From an execution standpoint, anything?
Last outing was pretty good, but this outing was good. I had more walks than I did last outing, so that's something I kind of want to clean up.
You got through the first inning though on skates.
That's true. Yeah, that was nice. That was kind of a relief. So, that was good.
Did you do anything different? Approach it different?
Nothing really different. Like I said, just wanted to set the tempo after that first game, and kind of just give my guys some something to look forward to.
What makes you Luis unique as a catcher?
I would say just the way he goes about things is kind of like big league to me. When I look at him, I see a future big league player, and I love him catching for me, and he's a great teammate too.
As a receiver, what are you kind of looking for in a catcher? Just receiving skills. Stuff like that.
Being a pitcher that has a lot of sink, somebody that can, I call it like motorcycling, just kind of like flick the glove up with strikes at the bottom of the zone. I think that's huge for me.
Jay said that there hasn't been many, if any, errors from the defense.
Mm-hmm.
How is it for you as a pitcher to know that the players that you have behind you are going to, do their job as well?
That's huge. I mean, that just gives me more confidence to pound the zone and, not walk any hitters, because I know they're going to do their thing behind me.
How do you kind of approach a game like this mentally where you guys lose one and you're out there first to set the tone for the next game? How do you prepare for that?
I would say I don't really prepare for it any differently. Just kind of just stick to my process and do what I've been doing. It sucks to lose the first game, but that's I'm pitching on game threes, so 1-1 in the series. Just kind of got to go take care of business.
You guys are going on the road later next week. Do you think that's going to kind of help you guys grow as a team to be tested outside of the stadium?
Definitely, I think it's gonna be cool. A lot of team bonding involved with that. It's just gonna be a lot of fun too.
6 ground outs you forced today. You kind of mentioned your sinking fastball. I guess how much of an emphasis is that for you just to saw off some of those bats and get a lot of that weak contact?
I think it's huge. I think it really helps with pitch count too. I mean, strikeouts are great, but if I can, throw a first pitch sinker down the middle and get a ground out, I think that's huge for going deep into the games.
Given how much movement there is on that pitch, are you just aiming it right down the middle and just watching it,
Sometimes, yeah. Coach Yessie does a good job calling the location, so wherever he calls it, that's where I'm trying to throw it to.
Coach referenced conversations he would have with Dylan Cruz and the 23 team, how you guys would lose, but then come right back, and especially in the first inning, set the tone. You kind of see similarities because you were on that team, of course.
Yeah.
You see similarities in that way of responding, at least today?
For sure, yeah. Just going back to the 2023 championship, I mean, we lost that second game pretty bad, and just we knew what we had to do, and we kind of just stuck to our process, and I feel like that's what we did today too.
Did you get to throw a few more changeups today? Or?
I threw 0 changeups actually.
Zero
Yeah, it
changeups
was
today,
just
okay.
fastball, sinker, slider today.
Days like today when you're playing two guys like you, Jerry, Josh, who have been around the block and been there, how big is y'all's impact on the locker room and keeping guys motivated and keeping guys engaged?
I think it's huge. A lot of freshmen, this was their first loss in college baseball, so I mean, they don't really know what to expect. But I feel like we're really mentally tough, especially the freshmen. They're really mature for their age, and I think they did a good job of bouncing back. But also like you said, we have to kind of step in and take on that leadership role.
Is it good to kind of learn those lessons early in the season to better prepare you for conference play starts?
I would say so. I mean, like Anthony said, you're not going to win every game in the season. It's a long season, so just getting that first one out the way, kind of in a way that I think that could be good, and just kind of bounce back from that.
How much do you talk with or work with Maverick Rizzi? It's similar build, similar sinking fastball. Like how do you two sort of work together?
And we play catch together during the week, so after every catch play session, talk, kind of go over what he was thinking on this certain pitch, what I was thinking. I think we both help each other tremendously.
What do you see in him? Just as a player, like what really stands out?
I mean, electric fastball, electric stuff for a freshman. Like, I mean, he's the real deal. He's already good, but I'm just excited to see where he's at in 2 years.
Good job. Thank you, Chase.
It's good. Thank you.
Thank you.